This essay is another essay about the Donald. Several weeks ago, I wrote an article about some American mentors of Trump. One was Bobby Knight, and the other one was Charles Lindbergh. Bobby Knight was a IU coach, a basketball coach. Bobby Knight had anger management problems. Charles Lindbergh had essentially he was an American Nazi. He would be willing to go to war against the Japanese, but he didn't want to stop Hitler. And they were the Donald's American mentors. However, over the past several months, the Donald has been listing some of his international mentors, those who have done bad things in the world, but they have done good in a whole lot of other things. Kim Jong-un, the dictator in North Korea, Saddam Hussein, Muammar Gaddafi, Vladimir Putin. He wants Putin to hack into and give us the results of emails in the Democratic Party's email server. And Benito Mussolini. I'm really unaware of any international person, leader, who is the Donald's mentor. The most formative years for me, and who I am as a person, goes back to the 1960s and the Civil Rights Movement. And that was the beginning of my adult life. 40-some years later, 50 years later, I'm at the other end of my life. And in the last several years, I've done the dance with death a couple times. And I've written about this many, many, many times. But one of the issues for somebody who has done the dance and realizes it, one of the issues is for those people has to do with what the term that I use is legacy. What is the legacy that I'm going to leave my children, my grandchildren, the extended family, friends and neighbors, and the world? Back in the 60s, the archetype of insanity was George Wallace. Imagine what his family thinks about what he has done for most of his life, dealing with racism and segregation. What an idiot. And that is his legacy. Half a century later, the Donald's on stage. So I appreciate your time watching this video and reading this essay. But in one way, it's just a story about Campbell. So I'm asking you to use this video and this essay as kind of the backstory. As one who has done the dance, I'm telling you, you ain't going to live forever. You're not immortal. And someday you'll be on the dance floor with death. And death will lead you. And the issue is, what is the legacy that you will leave your family? How will they remember you? Choose wisely. And thanks for the time.